Look at me. I want you to look right into my eyes because what I am about to tell you is the single biggest financial threat facing you and your family today. You have worked hard your entire life. You saved your money, you paid off the mortgage, you skipped the fancy vacations, and you did everything right so you could have peace of mind in your retirement years. You think your money is safe. You think your home is secure. You think that because you have a will, your family is protected. But I am telling you right now, you are wrong. Dead wrong. There is a massive, gaping hole in your safety net, and if you do not fix it today, everything you have spent 40 years building can be completely wiped out in a matter of weeks. I call it the nursing home trap. It is the heartbreaking reality where good, honest, hardworking people lose their life savings, their investments, and the family home to long-term care costs. And do you know why? It is not because they didn't have enough money. It is because they were missing one single, specific legal document. Just one. And by the time they realized they needed it, it was too late. The trap snapped shut, and the family lost everything. If you are retired, or you are anywhere near retirement, you need to pay attention right now, because this is about your survival. Let's talk about the reality that nobody wants to face. We are all living longer, but we are not necessarily living healthier. The statistics are terrifying. If you reach the age of 65, there is an over 70% chance that you will need some form of long-term care before you die. 70%. That is not a minor risk, that is a near certainty. And do you have any idea what a nursing home costs today? We are talking $8,000, $10,000, sometimes $15,000 every single month. Let that sink in. If you have $100,000 saved up, that isn't a retirement fund anymore, that is less than 1 year in a nursing home. If you have $500,000, a long-term care stay can burn through that in less than 4 years. This is the fear that keeps you awake at 3 a.m., isn't it? You fear becoming a burden to your children. You fear that the money you wanted to leave to your kids or your grandkids will be completely swallowed up by a facility. You fear that your spouse will be left penniless, living in poverty, because your care took every single dime the two of you had. And let me tell you what the biggest mistake is. People say to me, "Susie, I'm not worried, I have a will. My will says everything goes to my kids." Oh, you sweet, mistaken soul. A will does absolutely nothing for you while you are alive. A will only matters after you die. It cannot protect your money from being spent down to nothing while you are lying in a nursing home bed. Because the trust owns the assets, and not you personally, those assets are no longer counted against you by the government. They are legally invisible to the nursing home. They cannot be seized. They cannot be forced into a spend down. If you need a nursing home years down the road, you can qualify for government benefits because on paper, your personal assets are below the limit, while your actual wealth sits safely protected inside the fortress of your trust. Your home stays in the family, your investments stay safe, and the nursing home cannot touch a single penny of it. 8:45 to 11:15. But wait! There is a catch, and this is where so many families fail. You cannot wait until you are sick to write this document. You cannot wait until you are standing at the front door of the care facility. The government is smart. They know people try to give their money away at the last minute to qualify for help, so they created what is called the 5-year Lookback Rule. When you apply for long-term care benefits, the government demands to see every single bank statement, every property transfer, and every check you wrote for the past 5 years. If they see that you moved your home or your money into an asset protection trust within that 5-year window, they will slap you with a massive penalty period. They will refuse to pay for your care, and your family will be stuck paying out of pocket anyway. This is why timing is everything. You have to be proactive. If you are in your 60s or your early 70s, and you are in relatively good health, now is the golden window. You need to fund this trust today so that the 5-year clock starts ticking immediately. Every year that passes is a year closer to total protection. If you wait for the diagnosis, if you wait for the emergency, you have waited too long, and the trap will close on you. And please, hear me on this, do not try to do this yourself with a cheap form you found on the internet, and do not use a standard family lawyer who mostly does traffic tickets or simple divorces. You must use a certified elder law attorney who specializes in Medicaid planning in your specific state, because the rules are strict, they are complicated, and they change constantly. Your actionable takeaway today is to take control of your destiny while you still have the power to do so. Do not leave your family's financial future to chance, and do not let denial destroy your life savings. I want you to pick up the phone this week and schedule a consultation with an elder law specialist. Ask them specifically about setting up a Medicaid Asset Protection Trust. Talk to your spouse, talk to your adult children, and get your assets moved into safety before the 5-year clock runs out. Remember, true financial security isn't just about how much money you make or how much you save, it is about what you keep, and how protectively you guard it from the unexpected storms of life. You have the power to protect your home. You have the power to secure your spouse's future. You have the power to leave a legacy for your children instead of a pile of nursing home bills. But you have to act. No excuses, no procrastination. Get this one document in place, protect your wealth, and give yourself the peace of mind that you have earned. You can do this, but you must do it now.